Good morning this Wednesday, the 24th of July. I'm Grady Wolf, market analyst with Bell Direct. Wall Street closed lower on Tuesday as a morning rally eased in the last hour of trade to see the key indices post slight losses as investors continue to assess second quarter earnings reports. Two of the Magnificent Seven, Tesla and Alphabet, released results after the closing bell on Tuesday, with Alphabet reporting better than expected results, while Tesla saw its profit tumble 45% on easing EV demand. Investors are digesting the combination of results, economic data and US political developments at present, which is likely to continue driving investor moves for some time to come. UPS shares fell 12% on Tuesday after the global shipping and logistics service provider released results that fell short of expectations on both the top and bottom lines, while General Motors beat expectations for Q2. However, shares in the automaking giant declined 6.4% on Tuesday as the company delayed plans for its electric and autonomous vehicles. Investors grew wary of tech valuations late last week, prompting a mass sell-off in the high-growth sector in favour of opportunities in the small-cap space. In Europe, overnight markets closed mixed as investors continued assessing earnings reports from companies across the region. The Stock 600 rose 0.13%, while Germany's DAX added 0.8%. The French CAC fell 0.31%, and in the UK, the FTSE 100 ended the day down 0.38%. Across the Asia markets on Tuesday, it was a mixed session, with Japan's Nikkei adding 0.3%, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng fell 0.94% and China's CSI index fell 2.14%. Locally on Tuesday, the ASX 200 had a positive start to the week as investors look for opportunities in the small cap space, while also buying back into the AI-driven tech sector. Locally on Tuesday, the ASX 200 rose 0.5%, driven by the tech, healthcare, industrials and consumer discretionary sectors posting gains over 1%, while energy stocks tumbled 2% on the sliding price of key commodities. Innovative medical device specialist PolyNovo led the ASX 200 gains on Tuesday with a 7.47% rise, after posting unaudited FY24 results, including total revenue jumping 57.5% on the prior corresponding period, while total sales rose 54.5% to $92 million, and US sales experienced strong growth of 49% to $68.7 million. Woodside shares slipped on Tuesday after the mining giant released second quarter results, including quarterly production down 1% on the Q1 due to planned maintenance activities, weather impacts and unplanned outages at Wheatstone and Julimar. Quarterly revenue rose 2% on Q1 though to $3.033 billion, and Woodside maintained full-year guidance. Investors may have been hitting the sell button yesterday after Woodside increased total estimated costs of the Scarborough Energy project by 4% to $12.5 billion. Transurban Group shares rallied yesterday after the toll road operator announced it is partnering with the Queensland Government to widen the western section of the Logan Motorway, which is a key transport corridor across southeast Queensland. On the commodities front this morning, oil is trading 1.53% lower at $77.20 a barrel. Gold is up 0.35% at $2,404 an ounce, and iron ore is down 0.3% at $108.16 a tonne. One Aussie dollar is buying 66.15 US cents, 102.98 Japanese yen, 51.33 British pence, and 1 New Zealand dollar and 11 cents. Ahead of the midweek trading session here in Australia, the SPI futures are anticipating the ASX to open the day up 0.14%, extending on yesterday's rally ahead of the release of Judo Bank Manufacturing and Services PMI flash data for July out today in Australia. And now let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration today. Bell Potter has downgraded the rating on Drone Shield from a buy to a hold and have increased the 12-month price target on the counter drone technology company from $1 to $1.60, noting all eyes are on H2 for Drone Shield. Bell Potter sees the bullish long-term view of Drone Shield remains unchanged. However, at its current valuation, Drone Shield will attract increased scrutiny over its short-term performance and future contract announcements. Thus, the analyst anticipates continued share price volatility. And Trading Central has identified a bullish signal on Centuria Capital following the formation of a pattern over a period of 20 days, which is roughly the same amount of time the share price may rise from the close of $1.69 to the range of $1.95 to $2.01, according to standard principles of technical analysis. And that's all we have time for this Wednesday. Have a wonderful day and happy investing.